What happens when you delete the Windows folder on every desktop Windows version? Windows 95. Let's go to My Computer, C Drive, and this is the Windows folder. And for this one, I don't think we can actually delete it just like this. Or can we? Actually, no, it seems like we can delete something. 300 items we can delete, like this. So deleting these items so far has probably messed up something of our system. We'll check that out later. But now let's delete some more items. I have opened up the Windows folder and let's move to the trash as much as we can. And also inside of these folders, let's move something to the trash, whatever we can. And let's see how many extra items we have deleted. 785 alongside those 300 that we already recycled. Delete. Now let's see the damage. Let's try to open something. WordPad. And yeah, this one doesn't even open. And some DLL that requires for the program to even start. And now let's restart Windows 95 and see what happens. Restart. Yes. Starting Windows 95. Cannot find a device file that may be needed for Windows to run, and we are no longer able to boot. Windows 98. Let's go to My Computer, C Drive, and there's the Windows folder. Let's go ahead and try to delete like this. Yeah, and now it's gonna say that it's a system folder and that we can't delete it like that. And let's try like this instead and delete. Select all of them and delete. Yes to all. Okay, yes. How many items have we deleted? 172. Let's recycle them. Now let's go back to the Windows folder and delete whatever is left. Let's go inside of each of these folders and select everything and delete. In this way we got 88 extra items deleted. Let's empty the trash and let's see the damage. Opera. The system library is missing or too old, and what's up in the cursor? Obtaining the library from a Windows ME installation. Windows ME, okay. Calculator. This one, I think it's deleted or something. And then what about Notepad? This one also doesn't work. And now let's restart Windows 98. Okay. And why does it take so long to restart? Yeah, actually Windows 98 is having some trouble restarting right now. And now let's boot it back up, Windows 98. And once again, cannot find a file that may be needed to run Windows. And it's just not gonna boot back up. Windows Millennium Edition. Let's go to My Computer, local disk, Windows. Let's try to delete it as is. Yes, and it doesn't work. Okay, now let's open it, select everything and delete. And I think it deleted like 3 items maybe. So in that case, we have to go into these folders one by one and delete everything. Okay, let's go into this one and delete. So I have just managed to delete like almost 500 more items, and let's delete all of them. What is going on? Everything is just disappearing and our system is freaking out. And I'm not sure if is this like a virtual machine thing or is this just Windows Millennium Edition. And as I delete all of these files, everything just gets even worse. And I think my system just crashed or something. It doesn't work. This program is not responding. It may be busy. And okay, now let's boot it back up. Windows Millennium Edition. And why is it taking so long to boot? And Windows Millennium Edition actually still works, seemingly. Something like Calculator also works. Okay, and what is going on? I think I might have messed up something with the drivers. This is the one Windows version that I cared the most bad about, and now we see that it's actually the most durable. Windows XP. Your computer might be at risk. Oh yes. My Computer, local disk, Windows. Let's try to delete it like this. Yes. Okay, and now it doesn't work. Let's then go inside of it and select everything and delete. And we have like 2 items only. And now let's go inside of every single folder and delete whatever is left. So I have actually managed to delete how many items more, it doesn't say. Okay, so we have 771 items, which I have just gotten rid of. And it just deleted everything. Okay, that was fast. And now let's see the damage. Minesweeper, and this one we can't even open anymore. Command prompt, and why can I not open anything? What about some theme? I deleted some theme files. Yeah, we don't have themes anymore. And what about all of it? Okay, we have some wallpapers. They don't work anymore. Notepad, this one also doesn't work. So we can see that a lot of programs don't work. But now let's restart Windows XP and see what happens. Microsoft Windows XP. Log on to Windows and it throws us into this weird login screen, which wasn't there before. Why does my password not work? Why can I not log in? I just pressed enter without any password, and that's when it logged me in. There wasn't even my password. All of the icons are completely messed up. Our taskbar is super strange. And we don't even have the team because, yeah, as I already said, I kind of deleted the team files as well. Windows Classic style, does this one work? And you press the button, it doesn't even work. It's pretty cool that we can still boot Windows XP, but it boots in this broken state. And I can still open up the start menu, but only if I use the Windows key on my keyboard. And how do you even use this one at this point? I'm clicking on stuff, but there's nothing to click on. All programs. Okay, so we can still access stuff from here. Internet Explorer, and let's minimize it, and we can't even access it anymore after we minimize. Accessories, calculator, this one doesn't work. So don't delete your Windows folder on Windows XP. Windows Vista. And there's the Windows folder. I'm gonna try to grant myself some permissions. Let's try to delete it like this. Recycling 80,000 items. Yeah, so that action failed. It didn't recycle anything because we lacked some permissions. So let's open the Windows folder and delete stuff. Okay, so this way we have deleted like 43 items. Let's delete all of them. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna individually go and select everything and delete just to get some extra items. But this part might be a bit boring, so I'm gonna skip forward. And so with Windows Vista, I have just deleted like 1,000 more items. And I have not touched the System32 folder yet. I want to leave that for a bit later. I want to see if anything breaks without deleting that one. 1,000 items gone. And let's see if anything is broken. Internet. This one still works. Okay. Minesweeper also works. Media player also works. Okay, we have lost our desktop backgrounds, like the main ones. And also now let's delete everything in the System32 folder. I did not touch this one. And it has deleted something. 89 items, okay. Emptied recycle bin. Meeting space. And I see that a lot of stuff isn't even opening. Media center has stopped working. Contacts. This one still works. Windows Mail. This one also still works, I guess. So I think let's just go ahead and restart Windows Vista. Restart. Shutting down. And let's see what happens. Activate Windows now and it still boots. There's some stuff broken, but for the most part it still works perfectly fine. Windows 7. I'm becoming the owner of so many files. Now I should have some extra permissions and let's try to delete this folder. You need permission to perform this action and no, it doesn't let us do much. Okay, so let's go inside the folder, let's select everything and delete. So I have just went through each of these folders and deleted even more items, except for System32. I have not touched this one yet. We have 62 more items which we have deleted, and let's delete. So let's quickly check if anything is broken before we touch System32. Media Center has stopped working. And what about some themes? Okay, we still have these ones. Let's go to System32 and select everything. Delete. Continue. And if we go ahead and restart Windows 7, let's see if anything goes wrong. Windows is loading files. That's not great. Okay, it seems like it still works. And we are in startup repair. Your computer was unable to start. Do you want to restore your computer using System Restore? Does that even work? But other than that, our system seems to be completely destroyed. Windows 8. Computer, local disk. Windows, let's try to delete it like this. Yeah, no, it doesn't work. And then let's go inside of the Windows folder, select everything and delete. I think this one actually has more items than the previous operating systems. So I just did that and we have recycled only like 8 items. So I'm gonna go individually through each of these folders, select everything and delete. So I just went through the entire Windows folder except for System32 and we have deleted like more than 1000 items. So let's go into the System32 folder, select everything and let's delete this one as well. And from the System32 folder we have deleted 159 extra items. And it doesn't seem like anything is really broken. But the last time I messed with important system files on Windows 8, everything actually got destroyed completely. So I believe we might need some extra permissions. Now I should have more permissions and let's go ahead and delete it once more. And let's see how many items we have recycled and there's over 2000 items. Okay, now it's properly deleted. And let's delete all of these ones. Control panel, yeah, we can still open this one. What about Internet Explorer? This one doesn't open for some reason. And then this one still works, okay. Some applications just refuse to open. Task Manager, this one also doesn't work. These icons have gone somewhere. settings is broken and something's up with Explorer exe, and I think let's go ahead and restart Windows 8. Preparing automatic repair. Diagnosing your PC. And yeah, it just doesn't even boot into automatic repair. It restarted Windows again, so Windows is just gone. Windows 8.1. Windows. I'm gonna grant some permissions first. Changing ownership of a lot of files. Let's try to recycle it like this. Continue. Yeah, no, so this doesn't work. So let's open up the Windows folder, select everything and delete. And then if this doesn't work, then I'm gonna also go one by one, open each folder, select everything and delete that way. So I have just gone through everything, including System32, and we have 266 items. Let's delete all of them. Delete. Over 6,000 items. And let's check if anything's broken. Okay, so that doesn't open. This Skype Metro app. And what about sports? And this one also doesn't open. And what about this one? Also doesn't. Metro apps don't open anymore, a lot of them. And then what about also PowerShell? Yeah, this doesn't work. No, it doesn't work. Now let's go ahead and restart our PC. Restarting. Preparing automatic repair. Just like we saw on Windows 8. Oh yeah, this one does work. Your PC did not start correctly and we have some advanced options and we can try to troubleshoot it. Windows 10. Let's open up the File Explorer, this PC, and let's try to grant some permissions first. Changing ownership. Now let's go inside of the Windows folder, select everything and delete. So everything except for System32 folder, we have deleted how many items? 38. So let's delete all of these ones. Continue. And then let's also go into System32 folder, select everything and delete all of these as well. But so far everything seems just about the same. And it's gonna take a while. And so with System32 also deleted on top, we also have 3,500 items. Okay, let's delete all of these ones as well. And we need some permissions. Why is it not deleting? Continue. It's preparing to delete, but it doesn't actually delete the items. They are still here. We can't delete items from the recycle bin. So that one is broken. But let's see some applications. Can we still open everything? Okay, Microsoft Edge works. And then calculator. This one, why is it not opening? We can't open the calculator. 3D viewer. Also no. This one. We can't open anything. Really. Only Microsoft Edge can be opened. And this application cannot even be found. And what about settings? Okay, so these ones, are they even gonna open? Doesn't seem like it. The system detected an overrun of stack-based buffer in this application. I think let's go ahead and restart Windows 10. And I pressed on restart and now it doesn't even restart. We are left only with our cursor. And once we actually get to the restart, now it says preparing automatic repair. Diagnosing your PC. Automatic repair could not repair your PC. Okay, yeah. Windows 10 is just gone. Windows 11. God, why is the system already laggy and not working? Let's grant some permissions just in case. Let's open up the Windows folder, select everything and delete. And let's hope it's gonna delete something. And then after this, I'm gonna go through each individual folder and delete even more items. And then we are gonna delete System32 in the end. So this took like 15 minutes and now Windows is actually deleting all of these items because it showed me a message that a lot of them are way too big to be moved to the recycle bin, so it's gonna permanently delete them instead. And this so far on Windows 11 is the highest amount of items that we had out of all Windows versions. Okay, so like 5 more minutes later and now one funny thing is that it says time remaining more than 1 day to delete all of these items. These 41 items are too big to recycle. Do you want to permanently delete them? And now it seems like things have actually sped up a little bit, but it's still gonna take forever. So this was actually extremely tough, deleting the Windows folder. I was sitting here like for like half an hour, and we didn't delete all of the items from Windows folder, but we did delete like a significant chunk of it. And I have also managed to recycle a lot of items from System32. Yes, and my computer's fans have been spinning like crazy for the past half an hour or hour. Now let's see the damage. So Microsoft Edge still works. Some of the applications like settings, they don't open, and the whole system is kind of slow as well. And photos doesn't open as well, seemingly. It doesn't seem, I can't tell if it's even opening or not. And clock, this one also doesn't work. Now I think let's go ahead and restart Windows 11 and see what happens. Restarting. Is it gonna boot back up? And what has happened? Why did the loading circle just stop like that? And why is it completely dark? Why is it black? The screen is completely black. Windows kind of booted, but not really. And it's not even automatic repair, so it's not broken, but it's like booting in a broken state. I haven't actually seen it in this state previously before from all the experiments we have done before, so this is new for me. If you enjoyed this video, then you might also possibly like this one next. And I'll be back.